My family, we lost our ranch to the first big dam, W.A.C. Bennett Dam on the Peace River. And we went from being ranchers to working in the oil and gas industry today. That's what they do. That's what everybody does up there pretty much. And when you take that choice away from people, and we're about to do that, and if we can get these slides queued up here, we're about to flood, the plan now is to flood another stretch of that valley, 80 kilometers. These are the major shale gas areas here, and the activity has just gone off the charts in the last number of years. And again, the big vision is to, because there's been so much gas created by fracking, this new technique, which is drilling deep underground into shale formations and blasting them with water and chemicals, enormous volumes of water. We're talking literally tens of billions of liters of water a year. This new technique has created so much new gas on the market that has driven the price down to nothing. And so now we're scrambling to find new markets. And that's the big idea. And that's what the NDP will have to face is this really make sense for BC? Are we actually going to turn this into liquid, build a new dam on the Peace River to power this industry, turn this gas into liquid, ship it to Asia, and find a new market and save the BC economy this way? I would say every economic indicator out there says that that's absolutely not going to happen. And what are the costs involved? And we produce 40% of our food in BC. We're self-sufficient in electricity unless we decide to build 20 new mines and 5 or 6 LNG plants and all of these things. One LNG plant, the Shell one alone, would take all the power of that Site C dam. You'd have to flood 12,000 acres of farmland and wildlife habitat. And we need that very badly, but we don't need this energy. And should we be subsidizing the oil and gas industry in this day and age of climate change? Or should we be putting that investment into green technology, into building local food production, relocalizing manufacturing, doing those things that we need to be doing in a world of climate change and peak energy? We're a part of this big question, not about just Western Canada, but that the planet faces today is, what kind of future do we want to have? And if we entrench ourselves in this path, in this economic model, we are going to, just as happened to my family, deprive ourselves of those sustainable alternatives. And so, as you go and do your thing at the Enbridge hearings, which I applaud you for doing and for coming out here tonight, let's keep that in the back of our minds. Let's make sure that folks like our future potential environment minister here hear this, that this is important, that we need to be thinking about, is Site C something that should be built? Are we still building these giant dams over top of farmland and wilderness to support the oil and gas industry and mining? Is that the kind of province we want? Do you want to spend $10 billion of your tax dollars? Do you want to see your hydro bills go through the roof so that gas companies can have cheap power? These are the questions that are on the table here. And it's not going to end after this next election. It's not going to end after the decision on Enbridge is rendered one way or another. We need to be part of this conversation going forward and ensure that our political representatives know that.